Levine. Here's Tice. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Winslow the bounce pass. Here's Nurkic. Second chance shot. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. 6 points for him.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Chicago calls timeout. Chris, you had a lengthy NBA career. From what you observed, talk about the differences in how various coaches hold practices and try to teach.
You just want to keep guys motivated. You want guys to listen and then execute. And whatever you can do to get their ear, gain their trust, and then get them to go out there and execute. So if you're on a veteran team, you may have a smaller practice but with more intensity, meaning maybe you only practice an hour of live work going back and forth and scrimmaging, whereas if you're a young team, you might be able to expect 2 hours of scrimmaging every day. Do the players understand the culture? Do they understand the tenets of the offense and the defense? And usually coaches coach by that need and necessity of the team as opposed to just having one structure. And so in Washington, we had 3-a-days during training camp, as opposed to in Sacramento later in my career, it would be one practice because we're all old. We need to make sure that we get the most intensity out of this practice and then save our legs for the game.
And so Levine nails both of them.
He's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Kicks to Dinwiddie. Down low. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Fires from 14 and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hutchinson's got his first basket of the night. The Heat leading by 7. Pass to Winslow. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And it's off from 3-point range. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against Cleveland.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Bean with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
On the wing, Levine. Shoots. That shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Down low, Nurkic. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Nurkic has got 8.
He's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Outside, Levine. The 10-footer. Green with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Winslow's shot is off.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Back to Levine. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
You see the screen and roll plenty in the day's game. Levine, he's so solid at using it to his advantage.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
And a chance to check out the stats for Richardson. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
No doubt. He's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, though. But when he turns it back around, watch out.
Now, here's Richardson. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. From 13, again the miss by the Heat.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Wide open look here for Murray. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Now just a 5-point Heat lead. And Miami shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Fox passes to George. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
Drummond working against Markkanen. Levine inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. De'Aaron Fox, see Webb, with a very slender build. Does that concern you at all?
Not at all. I love his wiry strength. It holds up the contact better than you might think. Plus his speed beats strength any day. He's got to stay in the weight room, though.
Durant dishes to Murray. Markkanen with it. He's picked up by Drummond. It's tipped. And here is Fox. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Durant. Off the run. Trains the three-pointer. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Look, what are you supposed to do against Durant? There's not much you can do.
Fox kicks to George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Lobs it up for Levine. One-on-one here. Goes up at the stripe. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. To the middle. Here's Durant. He drains the quick shot. Durant's got 9.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Richardson against Levine. George up top. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 to shoot. Up again, and Drummond is right there. 12 points for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The pass to Markkanen. Levine kicks to Markkanen. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Richardson. Miami leading by 11. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Wow, and that's the length and the touch of Drummond. It's hard for anyone to contest. When he's in the zone, the basket is as big as the ocean.
And it's Murray penetrating. Durant against Drummond. Pass to Murray. Shoots from 12. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you. And also, you can use your handles and your quickness.
And here are the Heat now after the Bulls pick up 2. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That's good from Richardson. Carter, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And he makes both free throws. Now Murray. He has 6. He kicks it to Markkanen. Passes it to Durant. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Adebayo passes to Richardson. Ball's knocked loose. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Clock at 6. Here's George. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Now, his touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Now here's Murray. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Durant.
I mean, think about Durant. He's such a unique player. He uses his length. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard.
Durant hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's George. 11 points in the game. A pass to Fox. Jacks up a 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shoots a fader. Rebound by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the paint. In transition, here come the Bulls. Murray with the ball. Durant with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Uses both hands to slam it down.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. It's Durant on the wing. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! And guts to match. That's how you rise to the occasion, fellas.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the 2-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Andre Drummond turned up in the first half. This is a guy with all the talent in the world, and he knows it, which isn't always beneficial. But the ceiling is still very high, and we saw that immense potential in the first half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And welcome back as we take you for a cruise up the Chicago River. Beautiful, beautiful Chicago, Illinois. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
The Heat leading by 8. On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Richardson is out there with Fox. Then it's Paul George. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Fox kicks to Richardson. Clock at 4. On deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Richardson's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Miami. And Chicago shooting straight 49% from the field. Murray, the pass to Carter. To the paint. Here's Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 14 points for Zach Levine.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Durant kicks to Levine. He feeds it to Markkanen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is the muscle we want to see. Markkanen showing signs of adding strength over time.
You know, Chris, the shot motion for Lauri Markkanen so smooth. He shoots like a guard.
Well, it's just simple. He has a quick release. He can hit on the move, too, and that's what you like about it. He can shoot off the step back. He has a few escape combos. You like his game.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
Well, how about Lauri Markkanen out of Finland? I love his game. Look, he comes from a family of athletes. Both his parents played basketball at a high level. I know he got his game from his mom. She told me that. His older brothers both played the pro ranks, one in soccer, the one in hoops. His family, skilled.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Guys, those are the kind of hustle plays that keep a team in front.
And they continue to control the glass.
Knocked away. Miami again turning it over. And Markkanen, from a young age, would spend all day shooting in the backyard. Chris sounds like you. His parents set a rule. No hoops before 7 a.m. or after 10 p.m.
Oh, man, when can you play then? I mean, hey, you want to play 24 hours. But, yeah, it was just like me. He'd be out there practicing in sub-zero weather. Those Chicago winters shouldn't be a problem for him.
Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Fox passes to Drummond. Back to Fox. And he banks in the layup.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
Inside, there's Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Richardson finds George. Now, here's Fox, defended by Durant. 14 feet away. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
And if you give Fox the mid-range area, he'll take it. It's good seeing him improve from there.
Poked away. Paul George with the steal. And the pass to Richardson. Off target with his three.
The defender nowhere near him, and he still can't hit it. He wants that rebound.
Drills it from outside.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Now, here's George. 11 points in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Durant. Markkanen kicks to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Durant just inside the line, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A go-to shot for KD. I mean, his catch-and-shoot jumper is butter.
Murray against Fox. Has to Adebayo. Drummond with it. Over Carter. And again, it's the Heat missing. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And the chemistry. I mean, the team has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
For Miami, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Drummond passes to Fox. Over Murray. And again, unable to change momentum here. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Durant missing.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Richardson with it. He's got 10. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Carter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Carter's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style again.
Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Number 1, the Heat. The Bulls 3rd.
And you know, anytime you get these 2 teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
Now here's George. Defense is right there. Nurkic in the post. Harder on him. Nurkic can't hit. The Bulls leading by 4. Shoots it. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Levine. 22 points for Kevin Durant.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Dinwiddie dishes to George. Herter. He's covered by Bazemore. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls on D. Nurkic finds George. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Herter, defended by Durant.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, trying to recapture momentum. When the tide's running against you, very difficult to do. What will the young kids say today? Ride that wave.
Floats one up, and it's good on the way in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by 4. They get a hand on it. That one wide left. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. The dish to Nurkic. Count it. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Skilled at utilizing the pick and roll to his advantage. Nurkic moves very well in these sets.
Hutchison passes to Levine. Kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Hutchison, defended by George. Passes it to Bazemore. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Now, here's George. He's got 11. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Herter, he's covered by Bazemore. Bean with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Pass to George. Shoots from the elbow. Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And Bazemore kicks to Carter. Here are the Bulls now. A 2-point game. Now the pass to Bazemore. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by Miami. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Wow, it's time for them to switch up their defense because what they've been doing so far is not working.
And the Heat with some changes. Drummond's checked in for JaMychal Green. Justice Winslow comes in for George. And it's Fox in for Spencer Dinwiddie. The Heat trail by 5. Herter, guarded by Robinson. Here's Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in. Nurkic has got 6 points in the quarter.
The closer Nurkic is to the basket, the more dangerous he is. A solid interior scorer.
Hutchison passes to Tice. Murray against Fox. Murray, good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Nurkic dishes to Winslow. There's the triple. Connects from 3-point range. Winslow's got 5 now. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Adebayo is checked in for Andre Drummond. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dishes to Robinson. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. .151 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Hutchison. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, and what hustle on defense from Nurkic, Kevin. I mean, great at staying in place and annoying scores.
For the tie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And here's some numbers on Fox. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, think about this. He definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
That's good from Winslow. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Chicago's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard. And the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Take a look at Murray, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
It's not just their quickness or their hands that has them on the top of the list. It's their defensive instinct that sets them apart.
And you talk about that quick twitch athletes have. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the lane. Chris definitely an attack guard.
Oh, yeah, and it's not just his quickness, Kevin. I mean, it's his mentality, his aggressiveness. He's very competitive. He wants to impose his will on the game, and I love that.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 1:11 left in the third quarter. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Covered by Winslow. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Hutchison. A second chance effort. Murray, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Drives from 10. That misses off the backboard.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Count! And 11 chance for a 3-point play. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
One shot.
Miami trailing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Tremendous adjustment in midair. Hard to stay focused on the hoop when you got to do that.
And here is is Murray. Here's Hutchison. And that one released in time, but no good. We've got more in store for you right after this. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Kent Bazemore, also Zach Levine out there, and it's Robinson in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Another shot. Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
It's good.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line, he's out competing guys.
Now here's Bazemore. Covered by Winslow. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. He doesn't get the second one. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Tice. Lobs it up for Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Arsenal right now. Levine's so outstanding, the scoring in a multitude of ways.
Dinwiddie gets to Winslow. Nurkic in the post, guarded by Robinson. The pass to Dinwiddie. Unloads from 13, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing up.
Now here's Bazemore. Left side, Levine. Softly drops in the floater. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And what about the touch on the floater? Levine making a difficult shot look easy.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Andre Drummond. Dave, what's the news?
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. And it's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. It's Robinson high post. Bulls moving the ball around. Tice kicks to Robinson. Bazemore passes to Levine. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Pass to Tice. Tipped away. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. This is it to Tice. Up top, Bazemore. Lock at 6 to the middle. Shoots a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 4. Inside. It's blocked, but he recovers it. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Winslow finds Nurkic. Second chance shot. And good that time.
Timeout.
Nurkic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Chicago calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And Miami making a change here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now George, following Durant's three-point attempt.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Two shots. Last on the first.
Throw good, Paul George. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Murray. He kicks to Markkanen. Carter at the elbow. Outside Durant. Will it go? That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Nurkic. Over Carter. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Bazemore. Markkanen inside the line. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Fox kicks to George. Pass to Nurkic. Over Carter. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Nurkic against Markkanen. The shot. No good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Now here's Fox. The pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Fox. Over Murray. Rebound by the Bulls. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Richardson against Bazemore. Richardson kicks to George. Back to Richardson. Pass to Nurkic. Good work defensively by Carter.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
Durant, the pass to Murray. Back to Durant. Bazemore on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
Now, here's George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Not his best day from three-point range. Just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Fox with it. On the wing, George. Again, the miss by the Heat. Durant deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Murray. Now, here's Markkanen. He started closer. Back to Murray. Durant in the corner. Over George. And it's Durant missing.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
Murray against Fox. Passes it to Richardson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Carter kicks to Murray. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
Now, here's George. Pass to Nurkic. Carter with the block. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Yeah, Kevin, that's what you still get aggressive. aggressive, attack the basket, and get this game going their way.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Now here's Richardson, and here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it, and it's Murray with the jam.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
That is a game changer, guys. A 4-point swing at the biggest point of the ball game.
Here's George. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Fox. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Embracing the spotlight. When it's a big possession, it's fun seeing Fox come alive and deliver.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Carter with the bucket.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Greg, these games come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
Now, here's Fox. Puts it up from 12. It's all in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray against Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. To the inside. So it's Richardson with the jam.
That's a nice look. Recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Durant. Officials call a traveling violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
From 11 feet away, it's all in by the Bulls.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it tough. Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fox kicks to Nurkic. And stolen by Murray. And stolen by Richardson. In the corner, George with it. To the inside, just 5 to shoot.
Sometimes it's impossible to contain Nurkic. At his height and weight, he's great at finishing through contact.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Comes through big. Now they can put everything they have into guard against the 3.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument can be made for either case. Well, we've seen this before from Fox, his ability to score in tight spots. I mean, it's simply incredible.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Lets the 3 fly, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
This free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I mean, and when you think of Levine, I mean, his dunking ability comes to mind. I mean, he's proven to be an elite poster maker.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
He's stepping to the line knowing he has a chance to seal the deal, and he doesn't.
Richardson gets a wide-open look. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving to basketball. You know, we just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.